let me tell you about my family.
Hey, here we go now, it's that time again. Let's take a look and see what's happening. Roller coaster ride, no surprise. It's life with Louie, Louie, Louie. Life with Louie, Louie, Louie. It's life with likable, lovable, completely huggable. It's life with Louie.
They say politics makes strange bedfellows. Now, I'm not sure what they mean by bedfellows, but I do know that each year when it came time to elect a new class president, people sure did act strange, even me. Which is why, if I were Robin Hood, I'd take the donuts from the people who make them and give them out to the people who love them, like me!
Nice job, Louie. I had no idea they had donuts back then.
Thank you for that stirring book report, Louie.
Wow, she's everywhere.
Now don't forget, anyone wishing to run for class president must sign up by the end of the day.
Let's see. School ends at 3:32 p.m. That means I have precisely 12,496 seconds to make up my mind. You can't be serious. No member of the chess club has ever run for public office before. It just can't be done. Let's look at this analytically.
I can analyze it in 3 words. You're a Melvin. No offense, of course.
My point exactly. Who better to determine what this school needs and how to accomplish it? I say it's time one of us steps out from behind his glasses and... Hey, where'd everybody go?
Hey, Mary. Carry your books?
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. President.
That's it. I'm running for president.
Because of that?
He's carrying her books.
Well, not technically.
Well, I'm doing it. And you're gonna help me.
Not me.
I need a campaign manager, and you're perfect.
Why?
You're a man of the masses. You understand the little people.
Gee, thanks. Besides, it would spoil my perfect record of non-involvement in school-related activities.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Louie. You leave me no choice but to publicly display this.
Hey, that's not fair. I was showing Tommy how to wear those.
Thanks, buddy. I knew you'd come around.
Guess what? I've decided to run for president.
Great! I'm a shoo-in.
What's he talking about?
Meet the competition.
You're running against Toddler?
Uh-huh. And this is my campaign manager.
Hey, wait a minute. All right, then.
And I'm Toddler's. Come on, Jeannie. Let's get out of here.
This is gonna be great.
Are you kidding? This is why I never get involved in school activities. Hey, Dad, can I ask you something?
Sure, just don't bother me. I'm busy. Where is my lucky bowling talc?
Well, what's so lucky about it? You've been using it for years and never win.
Never mind that. Check behind that chair.
Dad, what's a campaign manager do?
That's an interesting question. What campaign?
For class president. I'm the campaign manager.
Manager, huh? Come on. This thing might be in the mess hall.
It's not in here.
Why would my lucky talc be in the bread box? Check the fridge. And get me a cold one while you're in there, honey.
I didn't choose this, Dad. I was persuaded.
Do you realize you'll be taking part in the most hallowed of all American traditions?
Public humiliation?
I'm talking about politics, democracy, the right to vote, that little thing that separates us from the commies.
The who?
Louie, it's the reason why heroes like your man here fought in the war.
I thought you were drafted.
That's beside the point.
I think what your father's trying to say is people fought in the war to make sure that everyone has freedom. Freedom to vote, freedom to believe, freedom to say whatever they want.
Anyone seen my talc?
Okay, I understand what the voters do, but I'm the campaign manager. What am I supposed to do?
If it was me, I'd make some signs for my candidate.
That's a good idea.
Well, what should they say?
Well, what's your candidate's name?
Grunewald?
Grunewald?
Andy.
Let's see, a sign. That's easy. How about Michael Grunewald for president? Vote for the other guy if you know what's good for you.
I know. What about I like Mike?
Thanks, Mom. That's great.
You can't write that. That belongs to General Dwight D. Eisenhower.
I know, dear, but
Let that kid go to war first if he wants to steal Hank's slogans.
Hey, Dad, is this what you were looking for? Nah, sorry. You're all out.
Hey, the playoffs start tonight. I can't bowl without my lucky talc.
Can't bowl with it either.
I heard that.
here you go, Andy.
Thanks, honey. It's a bowl-off, not a bake-off. I'll have you know things are going to be different this year. We've got a secret weapon. That's probably him now.
Hey, kid, how you doing? Put her there. Huh? Oh, careful! That's my bowling hand! What do you say? Come on, let's go! Jeez, Anderson, your son shakes like my sister.
Grunewald has done it again.
Sorry, Andy. Ingrown thumbnail.
Listen, Grunewald, it's time for a change. You're leaving more pins standing out there than I have offspring.
Well, you know what? I'm just a little nervous, that's all. I mean, next time
There's not gonna be a next time. I'm bringing in the big gun.
But how can you?
We're in a war here, and it's my job to make sure we win it.
But, buddy,
This is how it's gonna be. You just sprained your wrist on the last throw, see?
But my wrist is fine!
And Jack here's taking your place.
Where'd he come from?
You want to win the trophy, don't you?
Yeah?
Thank you, Grooney. We've got a casualty over here, man down in lane 4. Look like you're in pain. I repeat, man down in lane 4. Okay, Jack, you're up.
Where did you learn to bowl?
You've got some technique.
Jack, you did it! Ah, he threw a skate.
Jack's the name and I'm back. Jack is back!
Looks like a serious sprain, Earl. Guess you're gonna have to sit out next week, too.
Hello, competitor.
Listen, Mel, I know I'm not your campaign manager, but if you don't mind me saying, no one's gonna use that. As I watched my classmates fill up Melvin's suggestion box, it occurred to me, maybe it was time for my candidate and I to take a cold, hard look at Cedar Knoll Elementary School. See, I told you, we need bigger ones. Make a note of that.
Got it, Louie. Next?
20 minutes? They call that recess? The guy barely has a chance to break a sweat.
Don't tell me. You were just about to stand up, weren't you, Louie?
All I'm saying is we could use a longer recess.
Excellent idea, Louie. I told you you'd be good at this.
Hey, Louie!
Ugh, that's disgusting.
What we need around here is separate shower stalls.
A little privacy would be nice.
We have dignity. So what if we're 8 years old? Boy, do I hate lima beans.
Another good one, Louie.
Really?
Yeah, no more lima beans.
No more lima beans.
That's it. No more lima beans.
No more lima beans.
Stand up. Now louder.
No more lima beans.
No more lima beans! No more lima beans! No!
Excuse me, Mr. President. Are you gonna drink that?
This election is ours, my friend. Maybe you should start working on my victory speech.
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that.
How to improve Cedar Knoll Elementary School in 12 easy steps.
12 steps? We only have 4.
Guaranteed to make our school a better place, or I will personally do your math homework for 1 full week.
And so the toddler, who later grew up to be toddler, was well on his way towards greatness. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for your support.
Don't worry, Goon. This is just Hollywood fluff. You're not about that stuff. You're about bigger things, like lima beans and, lima beans.
You know, for the right price, I could throw a few votes your way. Great.
No thanks, we're not interested.
We're not? We'll see about that. You'll be begging for my help before this is over.
Hey, my favorite, chocolate cake!
It's from Mr. Grunewald. He hurt his wrist bowling, you know.
Well, he won't be able to eat cake with an injured wrist. Better give it to me.
Too bad about Earl. You know how much he loves that game, poor dear.
I'll have you know that poor dear was sending my team into the gutter with every one of his gutter balls.
Oh, Andy.
So I explained to him that he might need some time off.
You benched him, huh, Dad?
Andy, Earl's been on your team for 10 years.
You don't understand. This is about winning. And bowling.
Winning is that important?
Are you kidding? It's everything. No one remembers the losers.
You lose every year. We never forget that.
The point is, if you want to win at play, you've got to play to win.
Well, all I'm saying is if you're not careful, you're going to wind up with a trophy on your mantle and no friends on your couch.
Does that work with the in-laws, too?
Step right up. Get a big smooch from the next president. A kid who hates lima beans as much as he loves all of you. Michael Grunewald.
I'll vote for you, Michael, if you kiss my turtle.
Politics. You've seen the movie. Now meet him in person. The one, the only, Toddler.
Hey, everyone. Hi.
Lima beans are not the issue. Making real improvements to our school is the issue.
Free lollipops right here.
Free Night Sniffer comic books.
We don't have any comics.
Free algebra tutoring.
So where are the comics? Buffalo!
Stop by my house later. I'll let you have a look at them.
Yes! Get your cameras! I'm gonna be on Sunday morning TV! Yes!
Jack is a monster. With strike after strike, he sends the cheeseheads up the victory ladder.
Go get him, Jensen! Don't choke.
Oh, man!
Jeez, Jensen. Next time you want to put some power into it, you got no follow-through.
And there's another strike for Thunderbolt Jack. He is relentless.
Guess I did it again, eh, boys? You gotta pay attention, you might learn a thing or two.
Listen, pal, I'll have you know that last year...
Stow it, Grunwald. Who cares about last year? I'm here now. Come on, Anderson, I'm ready to shove off. You want to drive me home or what?
Well, it is on my route.
Could you believe it? And then Jensen missed that spare. I mean, come on, I was on him all night. I told him he was hooking it. All right. All I'm saying is we need some discipline. And it wouldn't hurt to sprain a few more wrists, if you know what I mean, eh?
I can think of something else I'd like to sprain.
And in the last round, each candidate will get 30 seconds for rebuttal. Shake hands and come out debating. Mr. Grunewald, we'll hear from you first.
Guys, I've got one thing to say. Friends don't let friends eat lima beans.
I'm afraid this election is about more than vegetables. I say it's about recess. Nice long ones that last for hours, days, months.
Fellow students, fellow opponents, fellow Melvins. I'm sure we could all use better food in a longer recess, but let's be serious for a minute. What we really need is desks that don't wobble, books without dog-eared pages, an encyclopedia that's not missing the letters A through E.
Hey, go back to your weenie chess games. Bean lover,
Recess hater,
teacher's pet,
turtle kisser,
Ladies and gentlemen, come to order!
Good shot, Dad.
Louie, you made me miss. I should have went with the endive.
Mom says she needs the ketchup for dinner, Dad.
No, that's the 4-pin. She can have the string beans. That's nothing but trouble. I'm a little off my game. If I don't come up with something quick, we're gonna lose.
You're not alone on that.
Steady the 3-pin now, Louie.
Dad, you're not listening. We're way behind in the polls. Toddler's gonna be president.
Of course he is. You backed the wrong guy.
We're getting trounced.
Now's the time to get tough.
Huh?
Do I look like a loser to you?
Gee, you're putting a guy on a spot.
Of course not. Because we Andersons are winners. Sure, we may lose all the time, but deep down, we're winners. We'll do whatever it takes to win, go to any lengths, make any sacrifice.
Andy? Louie? Dinner!
Come on, Louie. I'm hungry. Grab the canned asparagus, will you?
Listen, Goon, it's time we stopped fooling around and won this thing. We're 20 points behind in the polls.
We are?
Okay, Glenn. Let's make a deal.
Thanks, Lou. You got my vote.
Glad to see you came to your senses, Anderson. But now it's gonna cost ya.
What do you want?
I spread one bona fide rumor about Toddler. You give me your dessert for a month.
A month?
Okay, 2 months. And you eat my lima beans.
Okay. Oh, what do you got?
I got just the thing. How would you like Toddler skip recess?
But he was recess. I don't know.
It's a deal, Louie.
What's the matter, Toddler? Red
Sauerkraut for a month? Okay, you're on.
Hey there, Goonie. We're all behind you, pal. Your attention, please. The award for perfect attendance this month goes to none other than Perfect Little Toddler.
Oh, that's gonna ruin me.
Hey, Earl, you catch the special on duct tape there? 4 rolls for $1?
Great. I could use something to support this weak wrist of mine.
Well, it looks like even Captain Andy has buckled under the pressure. One more loss and the cheeseheads are out of it.
Say, Anderson, looks like you sprained your wrist.
My wrist is fine.
Let me show you how the gladiators do it. Okay?
And the cheeseheads win again. No thanks to Anderson.
May the best man win. The envelope, please. And the winner is Melvin Fishbaits. Congratulations, Melvin, on a job well done.
Watching Melvin take his place as president, I realized that indeed the best man had won. While the rest of us were busy dragging each other through the mud, Melvin had remained a man of ideas and principles. Evidently, everyone voted for Melvin, even me.
Sorry about the perfect attendance thing, Jeannie. We know Toddler had the chicken pox.
That's okay, Louie. About that sign, we had no idea so many people would actually kick you.
Don't worry about it. I spent the day in the nurse's office. And I got out of all my classes.
And Toddler, Mike and I feel really bad about telling people you still suck your thumb.
Gee, thanks, Louie.
We know you stopped that weeks ago.
Hey, it's been 2 months. Hey, wait up for me!
And the cheeseheads need a strike here to stay in the competition.
Hey, how you feeling, pal?
Never better. I'm 1 strike away from a perfect game. Press here yet?
Well, it looks to me like your head is swelling up. Sit down.
Are you nuts? We're 10 points away from the championship.
That's me, Nutso Anderson. Now, sit down. Grunewald, grab a ball. Sorry, Earl. I should have done that days ago.
Thanks, Andy. You're a great friend, a great neighbor, a great pal, a great buddy.
This ball already.
Well, that's another joke for the cheeseheads. Great call, Anderson.
Well, the new administration took some getting used to. It turned out Melvin was pro-lima beans. On the other hand, the new encyclopedia was sure going to come in handy when I did my report on the history of donuts.
No.
Great. Another cheesehead in the making.
Ooh, what did you say that was called?
Beginner's luck.
Oh.